The sound of hooves grew louder. Villagers stepped out of their homes, shading their eyes from the sun as a tall, well-dressed man rode into the village. His clothes were clean and rich, unlike anything they wore. Behind him followed two servants carrying bags that looked heavy with coins and goods. "It is a merchant," someone whispered. "Not just any merchant," Mara added. "That must be a powerful merchant, I have heard of him." The man stopped his horse in the center of the village and looked around with sharp, careful eyes. Then his eyes fell on Tando, and then on the donkey standing quietly beside him. The donkey, strong, healthy, calm. The merchant climbed down slowly, brushing dust from his clothes. He walked straight toward Tando, a small smile on his face. "That donkey," he said, pointing. "It is yours?" Tando nodded. "Yes." The merchant circled the donkey, studying every step, every breath, every movement. The donkey did not move away. It stood still, as if it knew it was being judged. "This is a rare animal," he said at last. "Strong legs. Clear eyes. Good spirit." He turned to Tando. "I will buy it." The villagers leaned closer. The palm wine tapper's son's eyes widened. The merchant raised his hand, and one of his servants stepped forward, opening a bag. Inside, shiny coins sparkled under the sun. "I will give you more than anyone in this village has ever seen," the merchant said confidently. "Take it. You will not regret it." A low murmur spread through the crowd. "This is a blessing," Mara whispered loudly. "Tando must accept." "Yes," another villager added. "He would be foolish to refuse such a huge offer." His son tugged at his father's arm. "Father, that is a lot of money. We could fix the house. We could buy more animals." Tando said nothing at first. He simply looked at his donkey, then at the coins, then at the faces around him. Everyone was waiting. Everyone was sure they already knew the right choice. The merchant stepped closer, lowering his voice. "This is a rare chance, Tando. Men wait their whole lives for an offer like this." The silence grew heavy. Then Tando finally spoke. "My donkey is not for sale." The words fell like a stone in water. For a moment, no one spoke. Then the noise exploded. "What?" Mara shouted. "Did you hear him?" "He refused," another cried. "That is Amit Dien Pound SS." His son stepped back, confused. "Father, why?" The merchant's smile faded just a little, but he kept his voice calm. "Perhaps you did not hear me well. I am offering you wealth. A better life." Tando shook his head gently. "What is mine has its purpose. I will not sell it." The merchant studied him for a long moment, then gave a short laugh. "Very well," he said. "Some men learn only through loss." He turned sharply, mounted his horse, and signaled his servants. Within seconds, they were gone, leaving behind only dust and silence. The villagers were not silent for long. "You have made a terrible mistake," Mara said, stepping close to Tando. "You turned away fortune with your own hands." "Yes," another added. "When regret comes, do not say we did not warn you." His son looked at his father, his face full of worry. "Father, what if they are right?" Tando placed his hand on his donkey's back, gently brushing its fur. "Maybe they are," he said calmly. "Or maybe they are not." His son frowned. "How can we know?" Tando looked down the road where the merchant had disappeared. "We will wait," he said. But as the sun began to set and the shadows grew longer, the whispers in the village grew louder. And somewhere in the quiet of the coming night, something was already beginning to change. TBC. Follow backhand index pointing right stories by Ndive.